Hello guys and welcome back to Hitman Codename 47. Now it was all the way back in January when I started this game and I put it on the back burner just because there wasn't too much interest in it, but now I kind of want to make progress and finish it off so I can move on to other things. I'm fed up of having so many games started but not finished on my channel. So let's begin where we left off. The Colombian missions. I stopped playing for a very good reason. These three here are considered some of the worst missions in the entire franchise because they don't really fit the Hitman aesthetic. At this stage in the game, or in the franchise's history, it hadn't quite worked out what it wanted to be yet. A lot of these missions are a lot less kind of professional assassin and much more generic mercenary. Anyway, let's begin here. Welcome to Colombia. Your next target is the Colombian drug lord Pablo Belisario Ochoa. Our customer wants to terminate his command. The exact location of Pablo's camp is unknown, but you will be inserted into an area that should be close. The area is patrolled by Pablo's army, so avoid contact unless you are sure you can terminate without alarming the camp. Pablo uses artifacts as a cover for his drug transportations. We know that one of his planes crashed a few days ago. On board the plane was a stolen religious idol. Returning this idol to the local tribe might endear you with them. We would be surprised if they did not know an alternate route to Pablo's camp. Diana Burnwood, Controller, the agency. Okay, so our mission objective: secure religious idol, bring idol to the Indian village, and we get $5,000 for it. Locate the crashed airplane and examine the wreck. The cargo consists of sacred statues stolen from local Indian tribes. Some of these idols have been hollowed out for drug smuggling. The plane was used to transport these ancient artifacts, now crammed with drugs. One of the golden idols is especially important to a local tribe. Locate the idol and deliver it to the tribe chief. Okay, simple enough. Here's the golden idol. I get a look at it there. A bit more info if we want. Golden idol, origin unknown, believed to be prehistoric artifact. Prehistoric? Really? Okay. The idol depicts a rainforest deity, purportedly vital for the tribe's fertility and survival in the forest. Its origin is lost, but legend has it that it symbolizes an event that took place in prehistoric times. Okay. Here's our map then. So, we are somewhere in the vicinity of Pablo's camp. Pablo's camp is actually somewhere on the southern end of this river. Our first mission though in Colombia is going to take place on the northern side, and this is an absolutely enormous area. To make this level feel like you're in a jungle, they created an enormous space, and that's part of what makes this mission so unfun to play. You'll see that there are various weapons caches scattered around. We're actually only going to visit a couple of those. Most of them, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, and one of the two up here is basically just machine gun ammo, which we don't really need. But I will be visiting some of the others, namely these two at the start, and then one of the others up here later on. Let's begin. Oh yeah, and down here, here's our crash site. Okay, so we have a choice of different things we can bring into the level here. I'm going to bring everything. Sorry, I'm not going to bring anything but the knife here and a compass. They're going to help us out. In fact, do I even need the knife? I don't think I do. Let's take it just in case we need a stealthy approach later on. Everything else we can leave behind. Like I say, we've got those weapons caches, so any weapons we bring in would be unnecessary. We can pick them up in the map ourselves. Let's get going.
Colombia. From what I heard, even the butterflies are corrupt and smuggling drugs. Now, let's get the show running. Which way is south?
Well, south is directly ahead of us here, but we don't want to head south. We instead want to head northwest. Now, as I pointed out in the map, there are several weapons crates scattered around this jungle here. Here's one. Most of them just have machine gun ammo, which is not something I need. So instead we're going to start heading west-northwest towards two of the more useful crates in this direction. Now I need a weapon for something in the next level. The Colombian missions are all tied together. What we carry through at the end of this mission, we're going to have access to in the next one, and indeed the one after that. So over here we have a handful of pistol ammo, so let's grab all that. One last bit, and over here, pistols, grab those. And now I can put them away and start heading southeast. Now you'll see there are actually some patrolling guards here in Pablo's army. They're not too fussed about us on this side of the river. We are not in our usual suit, we're not kind of jungle camo here, but we can run right up to them without us bothering us. You also saw a kind of statue there pointing off to the east. I'll ignore it for now because just up ahead here, if I'm heading the right direction, there's another one also pointing to the east. Now we don't actually know where the Uwa tribe is, but I can tell you those statues point in its direction, so or in their direction. We're going to start heading east-southeast though, towards the crash site. We want to recover that stolen idol, and it is vaguely this direction. I think I'm a little bit too far south here, but... Okay, crash site secured by soldiers, not exactly what we want. If we're quick, we can actually head straight to the crash site and grab the idol before they're able to secure it. But it is not a complete disaster. We can still run over there and get the idol from them. I think I'm heading the right direction. Should be a clearing up ahead here. Yes, there is. Okay, you can see all these guards here securing the area, including this guy up on the wing, led by this officer here. You see on his shoulders, he has those kind of pauldrons there, shoulder pauldrons, signifying his rank as an officer. I think he's a captain with the 2 stripes. We want to wait for him to not face this way, slit his throat. Then we also want to grab his uniform. We're going to need that later on. We're also going to grab the holy figure, and we want to make sure we hide it in our coat, because if we get spotted with it, we're in trouble. Right, now let's start heading east again. Okay, so we have our uniform. We're going to need this uniform, not necessarily for this mission, but the next one. If we don't have a guard's uniform, we get engaged by the first guards that see us. And in the last level, we're going to need to enter an area that requires an officer's uniform. Now, there's no easy way to get an officer's uniform in that last level, but we can carry one through from this first level in Colombia, which makes things a lot easier for us. You can hear a river here. There it is. Very fast flowing river. Would not like to fall into that. That's like death if you do. This is going to lead us to the Uwa tribe's village if I just follow it along. Now, there are 2 ways to cross this river. One of them is guarded by Pablo's army, and the other one guarded by the Uwa tribe. So we want to gain the tribe's favor so they can let us use their bridge, and we can sneak up on his camp, Pablo's camp, without being discovered. To that end, we're going to bring this sacred idol back to the village here. Here we go. Once I'm inside the village grounds, pull out the holy figure, and I want to go and find the chieftain. He's somewhere up here. You can see there's one of the bridges here. This guy here does not let us use it though. He will use a blowpipe to kill us instantly if we try to approach it. Okay, there we go. We've returned the idol. Here comes the chieftain to have a word with us. Check out his earrings as well while we're in this conversation.
I bring you your lost idol.
White man, you bring back joy into our hearts with the return of Chieftain. But the drug lord took my brother also. He is at the big bridge. If you follow the river west, you will find him.
When I come back, you must show me a way to get close to the drug lord.
Okay, so we need to free the chieftain's brother here. Let's start heading back towards the west. His brother is being held at the other crossing, and the only way to free him is to take out the guards there. It makes me wonder why even bother with all this. If you could just shoot our way through, since we're going to need to do that anyway to free his brother, might as well cross then and there. But hey ho, you can also start to see why this mission is so despised. And it's because there's just so much running back and forwards. It takes bloody forever to get anywhere. Now we're coming into one hell of a firefight up ahead, and I don't have any armor, which was maybe a bit reckless of me. I might live to regret that. But whatever. We will continue on as best I can. Hope for the best. I highly recommend you do bring armor though yourselves. I just wanted to try and minimize my costs, knowing that I'm going to have an opportunity to grab armor in the last level as well. Last level in Colombia, that is. Okay, so we have some pistols, we have our uniform, Now I need to free the Chieftain's brother, and I also need to pick up another weapon down this direction. A weapon that's just going to help us in the final level in Colombia. And we need to carry through from this first level, because it's only present in one of the guard towers up ahead here. If you leave it behind in this mission, the last level becomes one hell of a lot more difficult. You can hear a helicopter there patrolling the river. I don't necessarily want to engage these guys while that helicopter's around. You can see the Chieftain's brother up there on the bridge. A bunch of guards, including an officer here whose uniform we would have to take if we did not grab one earlier. We're going to head up into this guard post here. What I'm going to do is actually grab the ammo for this sniper rifle. Not the sniper itself though, because otherwise we'll be engaged. And I want to go crouch and sneak up behind this guy. And now I want to worried about that helicopter. There he goes, off in the other direction now. Now's our chance. Let's pull out the Pentagon knife and slit this guy's throat. Okay, grab this. Step back. Okay. One down. Two down. Come on. Damn it. Okay. Another one dead. Officer down. And last one down. Okay, I have tiny amount of health here. Let's holster this. We're done. We've survived the fight with, I can't even read how much health that is. 5%? It's too small on my screen. Anyway, we survived. We don't need to kill the guy in the opposite guard post because we don't need to head out onto the bridge and grab the uniform. We already have one. Oh, that guy saw us there. Let's keep running this direction. He must have been alerted to the sounds there. Ordinarily, they wouldn't know anything was up. Maybe the helicopter spotted us. Never mind. Let's just keep heading this direction. I think we're going to be alright. There is another patrol up ahead. I might need to take a slightly more northern approach than I usually do. I'm worried here now. This little health can easily go bad. If I stumble into some guards, it might very quickly deteriorate the situation. Keep my eyes peeled here. I'm not following the river quite as closely as I normally would because there's definitely some guards that we passed that way. But I don't know what's this far north because I don't normally go this way. There's the river. Oh no. Oh, there are the guards. Okay. If I hear a hey, I'm in trouble. Okay, I think I'm past them. I don't think there's any more guards at this point. Yes, there's the edge of the village. Okay, what I'm actually going to do is head to... Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to leave it. The northern ammo caches to the north of this village here contain some M60 ammo. One of the guards, the guard we actually knifed in the tower, has an M60, which we can use in the final level. But I don't even think I need to, especially. Okay, we have freed the Chieftain's brother. I think we just need to wait for the brother to make his way over here. Normally I'd follow him along, however, since those first guards that saw us were alerted to the gunshots, they're not always, but it seems as if somebody fired a shot, perhaps me, standing a bit too close to them. Oh, we just need to take a breath here. Look at how little health I've got left. I think that is 5%. That's nuts. And that's kind of why I recommend bringing some armor. But I made it through. We are playing on the hardest difficulty as well. Just waiting for the Chieftain's brother to show up here now. I think why he's taken so long is because those guards fired some shots. And that has resulted in him kind of ducking for cover. But hopefully he will manage to free himself. While we're over here, we might as well grab that ammo. Why do I feel like he's crouched somewhere else earlier in the map? I don't think those... I can't even recall. Did those guys fire a shot at us? Because if they did... If they didn't, he shouldn't have stopped running. You do go a lot quicker than him though, so perhaps he's still on his way. Okay, 2 ammo crates up here. We'll grab this M60 ammo, why not? There we go, and here's the M16, which the other crates all have ammo for. We're not going to use it. I need this sniper rifle instead. How much ammo have I got left for the sniper? 12 shots. Right, fingers crossed that the Chieftain's brother will be back in that village when we return to it. Because if he's not, I need to restart. Looking for the largest hut. I think it's maybe because I grabbed the uniform too soon. Oh no, there he is. Okay, he has returned. We got away with it. I think they just yelled hey, but they didn't actually fire a shot, so this guy should have been running the whole time.
You have been a great friend, stranger. Now I owe you help.
Tell me where I can find this drug lord.
You can cross the river on our little bridge. On the other side, you cross the temple yard and go look for the statue of Chieftain. Behind it, you will find a secret underground passage leading to his hideout. But beware, you will be crossing sacred grounds. So do not upset our god. But find man with cocaine heart you must. He must expiate for his wrongdoings.
How does an Indian tribe chieftain know a word like expiate? Also, why are they Indians? We're in Colombia, whatever. We managed to get most of our 5,000 there. Very few, or very little in the way of expenses. Secured the idol, mission accomplished.